What if animals had their own language and we could finally understand them? And new research suggests that dogs, cats, horses, and other animals do indeed speak their own language, one that scientists are now starting to decipher. Animals have been communicating in their own language for hundreds of millions of years, long before humans and even our closest animal relatives, the primates, appeared on the scene. So it makes sense that they'd develop a way to communicate with each other without us. After all, when you share 95% of your DNA with another species, chances are you have a lot to talk about. But because these conversations have happened outside of our earshot, literally and metaphorically, we've never been able to eavesdrop on them until now. An international team of researchers led by evolutionary biologist Alex Greenwood at the University of Anglia Ruskin in Cambridge, UK, have just published a new analysis of more than 600 hours of recordings of 3,000 individual animals in 60 different species. Their work suggests that animals do indeed speak their own language, and some of those languages are more complex than we might have expected. Using advanced recording techniques and artificial intelligence, the team was able to analyze the ultrasonic vocalizations of animals like rats and mice, which can communicate with each other despite living in vastly different environments and having different social structures. They found that the ultrasonic vocalizations of rats and mice are more similar than those of geographically separated populations of the same species. And their calls were also more similar to each other than to those of other rodents like gerbils and hamsters. Even though rats and mice are more closely related to those animals than they are to each other, this suggests that these animals are not only talking to each other, they're using specific words or calls to refer to specific things. Kind of like how human children use words like more or want to communicate their desires. The team also found evidence of syntactic rules in some animal languages, meaning that the order in which you say things matters. For example, rat pups use a high-pitched squeal to ask for more milk, and they do this by first squealing, then making a clicking sound. But if the order is reversed, the call doesn't make any sense. Similarly, rats use a series of barks to warn other rats of an approaching predator. And again, the order in which they bark matters. One bark means danger, but two barks in a row means no immediate danger. This is the first evidence of syntax in rodent languages, which is interesting not only because it shows that animals use language in a more sophisticated way than we thought, but also because syntax is something that sets human language apart from the communication methods of most animals. If other animals use syntax too, then it might not be as unique to humans as we thought. Ultimately, the ability to communicate with other animals could help us learn more about their behavior and better understand their needs. It could also help protect endangered species and inform conservation efforts. So the next time you hear a bird singing or a dog barking, listen closely. You just might be hearing them talk about their day. Thank you for watching this episode. We've made thousands of educational videos over the years, and we've been able to offer them for free because of our patrons. So to all of our patrons, thank you for what you do to make this happen. If you're not a patron but you want to learn more about what that means, you can go to our support page.